Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy, Justice for All. Last we left off, my favorite Justice for All character was brutally killed by a certain person named Any Miney, which makes it a lot worse. So yeah, Dr. Gray was killed. Now we're in the investigation phase, trying to find out just who it was exactly. We suspect that it was Any Miney. Well, I personally suspect that. And I think Morgan Fay was somehow conspiring with Any Miney for whatever reason, right? Any Miney has the connection, Any Miney probably has the motive, right? She is very... It does seem like she's putting on an act. I wonder how Pearl is gonna help us in this though. Maybe she was inside the channeling chamber and she can vouch for what actually happened inside. Who knows, because we haven't seen her. Anyway, let's just jump right into it and see what happens. Alright, so I think we're supposed to leave now. I think, yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to check out the incinerator here. There's no one here, as usual. Oh, Pearl is here. Okay. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. Ooh. Was she taking that to the incinerator to get rid of it? What's that she's got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Yeah, it's the key to the channeling chamber. Let's present our badge to her. Ooh. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? That's spiky enough? No, I think it's plenty spiky enough. Wait. You run off? I guess we couldn't have talked to her, and it wasn't the badge that surprised her, right? I mean, maybe? Was I supposed to chat with her? Hold on guys, hold on. I'm gonna load this again, see if I just progressed too far. Maybe I was supposed to talk to her and show her the badge, but, you know, soon after. Who knows? Did I mess up? Okay, no, she just runs off regardless. Okay, good to know. I thought it was because of the badge, so I found that really funny for some reason. I think she has already cleaned up most of the evidence here, which is gonna be problematic for us. The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey you, don't touch anything. Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Alright, there comes the music, finally. About Maya, I think they detained her because, you know, obvious reasons. About Maya, I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. I don't think so, but yeah. But Maya is... You can ask me more about her later, pal. Right now I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. Yeah, but he's not. I mean, he kind of is. And yet something about his expression still looks the same. Cause of death. So, was he actually shot? So, Dr. Gray... There were 2 gunshots though. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the Oof, jeez Louise. He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. Okay, so he was killed with a knife. And the gunshots were to, like, mask the true murder weapon. Well, it didn't really take long for us to hear the gunshots, so he was killed really early on. Maybe as soon as he got in, he was killed. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he went in like someone just ambushed ambushed him and then stabbed him right away. But no, basically the Vic was first stabbed, then he was shot. Okay. Yeah, he probably died from the stab wound, I imagine. Alright, let's look at the... Can we look? Oh. Hey pal, no touching without my permission. I'm just looking at it. Hey, I can't be too careful. If a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I? Guess if I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later. Okay, so we gotta go somewhere else. Maybe find Morgan. Is she outside? It's Lada. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Well, this is the second time, to be frank. Lada? God, don't let me be next. Nick, don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I went so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Yeah, Lada. Sure, Lada. You got any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. Huh, what? Cassius and ghosts and stuff coming back to get ya. This is just too much to say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Oh, is a celebrity gonna die in the next game or something? Going after photos more within your reach from now, huh? More glamour, less gore. What's up? Oh yeah. What is it? Oh yeah. And then we're gonna probably look at the pictures, right? And then we're gonna notice that some of the things at the crime scene are not the same anymore because Morgan was there alone. You know, we shouldn't have let that happen. I took some half pictures earlier. Oh, remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Oh, she did too, even. The seance murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. Wow! Jesus Christ, that was a fast turnaround, huh? She was scared a second ago, and now she's just rushing into the crime scene. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? Yeah, same kind of thing happened in the last game, right? With the gunshots. And they weren't real gunshots, right? What was the case? I mean, there were real one of them was a real gunshot, but it wasn't the thing that killed. Oh, dear madam, you have such an impeccable timing. Like, what's all the buzz? Alright everyone. Alright everyone, listen up, you too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight. May Manor. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Wait a second. Is something else gonna happen? Is someone else gonna die? There's no music, there's nothing. I was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Why are we sleeping here? I don't get it. I don't have a good feeling about this. Morning. I guess I must have nodded at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Oh, okay. Oh, Nick. Maya, what am I going to do? I never never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Oh. Yeah, she was suspected of killing her own sister in the second case, that's right. It all started right here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, Ed. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so... I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but... You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. Oh, you're fine. You'll be fine. It wasn't you, obviously. So you're the master or something of the Karain School of Channeling? Actually, my motto is for now. Wait, you have a mother? But since that title was passed from mother to daughter, I guess I'll be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real, it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. Okay, so they want to basically establish here that the actual channeling was real, right? The spirit, it was actually the spirit who was talking there at the end when we barged in. Makes sense, because otherwise, yeah, there you go. Her chest grew a bit big too. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said that he wanted to call the nurse, so... Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. Yeah, for sure, we noticed, man. 2 big appearances. What exactly happened in a channeling chamber? Oh, are we? Ooh. I went into the room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay, so they did get kind of far. He wasn't dead at that point. We closed our eyes, and I began the channeling. I mean, if he was just killed right there... Well, if he was shot, right, from behind Maya, then that would explain the blood that was on her, right? Because a lot of blood would just spur out from the gunshot. But not from the knife. Not that far, at least. So maybe he really was killed with that gun. But I don't think so. Then why would they stab? And I think Gumshoe said that he was stabbed first and then shot, so... This is sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself and my consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. Was she drugged or... A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move, and it was unbearable, really suffocating. Wait, was the nurse buried alive? It went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. There was a really familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I've smelled that scent before. Must have been a scent that was, you know, at the Fae Mansion, right? That's why she's familiar with it. but I don't understand how that connects. I guess this is about all the information I'm going to gather for today. Yeah, maybe she was struck by Morgan or something, I don't know. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? Huh? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. Huh? What? What's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. You defend me, you lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this to Pearly. I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Oh wow, okay. Mayor's Magatama. Slightly translucent. Small, but it has a deep, profound aura about it. Oh, it's one of those she's wearing. Alright, I think we're done here, so... let's go back to the crime scene. Wait, should we go back to our office? Phew! Feels like I've been gone forever. But it's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right! Where's that newspaper, Doctor... What newspaper? Dr. Gray brought the other day. Were there some headlines about... oh, is this from last year? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be of any help. 1 year ago, May 2nd, 14 patients died from malpractice at that great surgical clinic. Right, and then the nurse died like 2 weeks after. Korean village. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Man, I'm really bummed out about that. The meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I'd wager. But it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Yeah, buddy, no shit. Alright, can we check the crime scene now? Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might uncover a clue or 2. Oh shit. Well, no, because she's already messed with it, probably. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue, and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. Ugh, she is one scary lady. Oh dear. Sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night. As did I. I don't know about that. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get much out of her. Let's ask about Pearl. So how's Pearl today? Mr. Wright? Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the French family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is the pride of the French family. Uh-oh, sounds like we might be getting a motive soon. She wants to get Maya out of the way so Pearl can get that position, I imagine. Ah, well there's the motive right there. She wants to frame, I guess Innie wanted to kill Dr. Gray and she wanted to frame Maya, so it works perfectly for both of them, right? Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? What? I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. You mean that awful tragedy? A man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Stay away from there. Please leave this area to me. Yes, of course. Go quickly and inform the police. I mean, does this not sound suspicious to anybody else? What happened here in this room after I left? And they showed that to us again, so... Well... First, I struck Mystic Maya on the head. To make her go unconscious, correct? Oh, to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique. The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. I mean, we did have that second case in the first game, and you know, that kind of turned out good for us. So I don't know, maybe? By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created by the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. To put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. But isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that was why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Kurain sacred writings. Along with the current sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. I ever found out that something had happened to either one. Oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Why is it even here to begin with if you're so worried about it? You know? I guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Is the urn still okay? I feel like she's just trying to keep us away from the urn, because maybe she used up the incinerator, burned out some ashes, and mixed it in with the old ashes in the urn. Right? Because maybe that's why she's keeping us away from it? Little Pearl isn't here today. She also had the key. Maybe yeah. What was she doing with the key? Did she burn it and throw the ashes in the urn, or did she just put the key in the urn? Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Wanna look at the urn? Nope. What about the incinerator? Nope. Cool. What about the side room? Is she perhaps in the side room? Oh boy. Oh, hey, like, you're that guy from yesterday. The, dentist guy. No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smithesquire. That's right. Wait, I mean, you're wrong. My name is Wright. Smith Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she guessed the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I studied this thing called psychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesamiology too. What I'd really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant? Like, you shouldn't have been more, like, clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it. Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Oh, did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Glad I ever wanted another genuine, mysterious phenomenon. It's right here. Alright. So, why are you still here today? Like, there's so much for me to, like, study here. Like what? Like, the medium's training? Or, like, how they inherit the spiritual power? I suppose this village is the real thing after all. So, like, I asked if I could stay here for, like, a little longer. She sure seems like the carefree type, at least, on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's, like, totally scary. Says with a silly smile plastered on her face. So, do you know anything about it that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. Yeah, well, she's pretending, I imagine. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Well, you do. Like, wait, I think you asked about him, like, yesterday too. That is right. The reaction yesterday when I asked was quite different. Quite genuine. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Sounds like they had an intercourse or something. Some kind of special relationship. Maybe? Oh, really? And what was all that talk about him earlier? Well, like, a long time ago. I was like, a patient, yeah. Maybe she was just a patient, who knows? A patient and killed 15 people. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Is that all we can ask? What about this? Oh, never mind. What about this? Wow, it's a magatama. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's so totally not for you. Hey, like, it's not nice to freak me out like that. That should be my line. But she knows what that is. What about this? Do you know anything about this fake diagram? Nope. Okay. Maybe that's all. Which is surprising. Is there anything suspicious here? Oh, someone's here? You left the blanket a mess. Are you going to fold it? Like I had a really good nap, and like, I was thinking of leaving it like this, so like, it's all set for tonight. Maybe she was inside the channeling chamber the whole time, and it was Pearl who was here sleeping, or pretending to be asleep. Maybe. It's a decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Korean village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a souvenir. Isn't it cute? I like totally bought that. Ah, so it's yours, huh? Yeah. So like, this village is really famous for like channeling and bears. Huh. Wait, famous for bears? But it's like, okay. If you ever like see a bear, you just play dead and they like leave you alone. Is that right? Yeah, cause like fighting back is totally of no use. She actually tried to fight one? Oh, what is this? This wasn't here before, was it? I just noticed it. Now where did this box come from? I'm sure this wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. Oh, thought we would have found a weapon inside or something. Nothing. Alright, I think we're gonna stop there for now. I mean, my suspicions are still very much the same. Some of them were solidified even more, like Morgan, the whole Morgan thing, right? She does seem to have the motive now. She wants to frame Maya to get her out of the way, so Pearl can, you know, take on the position or something along those lines, right? And Eeny Miny, I don't understand this girl. I still think she did it, but now I'm thinking maybe she wasn't sleeping here at all. Maybe she was inside the chamber all along, right? But then how? But then there must be a passage to get out. Actually, never mind. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, I think oh no. Okay. Huh. I should look at the order of the events now. Now, did we meet Eeny Miny when we left the crime scene right away? I don't think so. So what if Eeny Miny was inside that room the entire time? And that's how there's no hidden passage. She was just inside the room the whole time, and she killed Dr. Gray inside. And she hid behind the folding thing, right? The scroll, whatever. Because there was a lot of room behind that, right? And it was dark there. And we didn't check there, obviously. What if she was hiding behind there? And Morgan came in and told us to leave and call the police, so Eeny Miny can get out. Maybe it wasn't that Morgan wanted to just mess with the crime scene, right? I think she might have. I think she might have still messed with the crime scene. But I think maybe Eeny Miny, or the person who killed Dr. Gray, which I think is Eeny Miny, was hiding behind that partition there, the scroll. That does sound more plausible than like a hidden passage, right, that we don't even know about yet. That would explain why we even looked at the scroll as well, and how it plays a role in this whole thing. I think that might actually be the case. I don't know, but Then what was Pearl doing? Why is she conspiring? Maybe it's because that's her mom, you know? So, it sounds like they got rid of some evidence in the incinerator and stored it in the urn alongside the older ashes. Maybe they got rid of the key? Because Pearl still had the key. Why did she have the key though? I don't know. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.